pair of semi-finalists are now determined at malalaman natin ngayon kung sino ang kukumpleto sa ating Final Four sa 2026 FIFA World Cup. Welcome back here, all in Arena, where every pick kicks. And of course, before we get started, allow me to introduce, welcome back to Tash. She's back on the show.
Thank you so much, June. It's nice to be back and discuss the hottest trends, the odds, the numbers, and everything in between in the biggest sporting spectacle in the world with you guys. It's nice because I was here in round of 32, round of 16, and now I'm back for the semi-final.
Yeah, so our friend Cam, good luck. I know she
Best
had a
of luck
match
in your
today.
game.
We're glad to have you back as always, Tash, but it's only Tash. It's not only Tash that we have on set because we have a big-time guest for today, a bemedaled collegiate football star and now starring for the Philippine men's national football team. Let's all welcome Arby Gayoso, ladies and gentlemen! We brought in the big guns, baby! Hey man, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Good to
good.
see you.
Yes.
What have you been busy with, and how have you been enjoying the World Cup?
So first of all, it's been off season.
Yeah?
So a lot of time with the family, a lot of
good.
time to decompress and be able to relax a little bit. But of course, with the World Cup, it's more football than there is that we have here in the Philippines. So it's been great. I've been able to watch all the games and not really tight on schedule. So being able to catch up most of the games at least.
You healthy? Are you recovering from anything? Is
No,
the body good?
In contrary, I'm actually preparing for another tournament coming this soon.
Yeah.
Actually, this June.
When is
August.
that? When?
June. No, sorry.
It's already July, yeah?
28th.
July
Yes.
28th?
Yeah.
All right.
And of course, welcome, Arby. As you said, malapit na mag-semi-final, so we're bringing out the big guns with us here. Being a former guest here and a co-host here, I'm gonna tell you right now, mapapalaban ka dito sa All In.
Oh,
And we're gonna
no.
start
Oh,
by
no.
playing a little game.
Oh, oh no. Okay, we call this, okay, the mini goal is up. I can see it. And that means, I guess I have to defend really? Am I the defending champion of this game called Spot Kick? In this game, we're given 20 seconds to convert as many goals as possible. Oh, this is the third time I think we played it. I won the first one for sheer luck. Second, I sucked. So this is the third time. And whoever gets the least number of goals will be, kala ko yun yung mananalo, least number of goals, okay na sana eh. Least number of goals will be penalized after the show. And whether you believe it or not, I bested Cam the first time. Oh yeah, the last time too! Weak foot. Cam was using her weak foot. Okay. So, no big deal. I'm facing two pro players.
The current player.
Current
Ito
player.
talaga.
But you're always like, kicking and all that. So, are you ready? Are we ready to do this? Are you ready to do that? Who goes first? I go first? Really?
Okay.
I embarrass myself first. All right then.
Let's go,
Go,
boom!
boom!
Let's go,
20
boom!
seconds. All right, here we go. Sorry, that's how I take that.
Galing ah.
Wala. Para sigurado. Hindi nga sigurado eh.
It's actually smart tactic.
Smart.
It's what I call the poser kick. Come on, baby.
4.
Give me one.
3.
Yeah! Okay na yun. Good stay on good. All right.
Okay.
Who's next?
Let's go. Walang warm-up.
I'll help you out dito para we can save time. Wala tumulong sa akin
Okay.
eh.
When do we start? Go?
Go!
Okay.
Up! Go! More! Come on!
Last.
Habol! Oh! 2! Not so bad.
Okay.
We got this.
Warm up ako doon ah. Kasi
RB!
RB!
Wow! Okay, go!
Okay.
Kala ko ba weak foot? Weak foot ba yun?
Right foot naman. Right foot.
That was my weak foot.
That was your weak
Ano
foot?
yun?
Yeah! Go!
Record.
Jeez!
Record. That's a record.
That was my weak
Ay.
foot.
Wild, man! That's crazy.
Konting swag lang.
Okay lang. Kaya nga,
Was
big
that the
guns
most?
eh.
Was that the most
Big
in the
guns.
show ever?
I think so. I think
Most?
so. Yeah, you and Cam. Yeah, good stuff. You know, that's why we bring in the big guns. You know, pressure din eh.
Oo
no?
nga, nakaka-pressure bigla. And also, Harvey, if you haven't been receiving yellow cards in your playing career, baka dito makakarami ka. As you can see, we have yellow cards here. And that's for bad takes. If we disagree, if we feel like you overstepped with your take, then we're gonna put you in the book.
Or you're just too good of a kicker. Yellow
Oo
card.
nga eh. Yellow card, madaya. If two people raise their yellow card simultaneously, then that counts as a red card and will also warrant a penalty by the end of this show.
Can't get over it. How many goals did he make? 6? 5? That's so good. That's so good. All right, from penalties, rewards naman tayo. Mamimigay ulit tayo ng 500 peso digital gift certificate from Arena Plus with our daily prize.
As we've always done, we will have a pair of 2 truths, 1 lie segments. We will present 3 statements, 2 will be factual and 1 will be a lie. Pero bago kayo sumali, let's go through the mechanics first.
Now, first, kailangan nyo na, you see it on your screens, ng share badge. To get this, just share this live stream right now, publicly, before even submitting your answers. Go ahead and share it right now.
Then make sure that your email address is linked to your Arena Plus account and KYC certified to qualify.
And when we flash the statements, drop your answers sa ating official Arena Plus comment thread alongside your valid Arena Plus account IDs.
We will only consider the first 20 users who correctly identify the lie with a valid Arena Plus account ID and complete qualification requirements.
And if you win, which we hope you do, here's how you can claim your prize.
First of all, send your email to cs@arenaplus.vip with the subject line all in sa arena winner, and then wait for further instructions after sending your email, because this will be the initial point of contact with our customer service representatives.
Okay, very easy. So tell everybody right now, share that live stream right now, tell your family, your friends, and tag everyone so you can join the fun. Here are our first 2 truths and 1 lie. A, 17-year-old Gilberto Mora is the youngest player to play in the 2026 World Cup.
B, Lionel Messi was 17 years old when he played his first World Cup game.
C, Pele at age 17 became the youngest player to score in a World Cup game. All right, so identify the lie. Okay, in the meantime, dire-diretso na natin to sa mga nangyari kahapon because it's time for our Pub Meetup! Okay, one side of the bracket is clear. Let's show it to you. Tomorrow we'll find out who completes our semifinalists. We see it there, France and Spain in that monumental collision. And then we will see what's going to happen on the right side. But before we get to all of the conversations, I want to ask you, Harvey, okay, who are you rooting for initially when the World Cup started? Is there any team that is out already that, or maybe has broken your heart or has given you so much stress and drama? What do you think?
So I've actually been rooting for Spain ever since the World Cup started.
Okay. Safe bet, safe bet.
No,
just kidding.
Safe bet, safe bet.
Just kidding. Okay.
It's because of the talent pool that they have. So
Okay.
they've actually been really good. They've won the Euros. They've been providing a lot of talent, and they've been playing really good football. I would say safe football, but it looks boring to a lot of non-football enthusiasts.
Ooh, I want to ask that.
But
yeah, right.
at the same time, it's still a beautiful game of football that they play, and it's very safe, and it shows that they don't concede a lot of goals, and it's great for a team like this to be a contender, especially in one of the best World Cups that we've had so far.
Can we show the bracket again? And who do you think is coming out of that other side? Ooh, look at that! Look at that!
I want to say Norway, but I do believe England is still gonna win that game.
Okay, but the rest of since this is the only time we're gonna have you, I might as well ask: who do you think is coming out from the matchups, the last 4?
So for Argentina and Switzerland, it has to be Argentina. I mean, there've been a lot of favors for Argentina, and they've been doing really well. They've been playing their way of football, and it's been a lot. It's probably been one of the best performances in the World Cup for Messi.
Tash, okay, since I have you back here, give me your thoughts on the bracket so far.
Well, for me, so far, the better teams have won.
Okay.
So I think that France deserves that spot in the semifinals. And though it was a heartbreak for Belgium, I do believe that Spain were the better team in that matchup. So that's going to be a feisty match on that left-hand side. And I think it's France who's going to go through to the finals. On the other side of that, Norway versus England.
Yeah.
I feel that it's coming home, at least in that matchup, that England are
There's a big guy who
they're going to
probably
beat Norway. It's going to be the closest.
yeah.
Of all the matches, I feel that of the...
Really?
Yeah, from the round of 16 matches, I feel that that would be the closest
Okay,
matchup.
explain to a casual fan, and I'm sure a lot of the 22,000 viewers are hardcore football fans, and then there are some casual fans who are understanding the sport for the very first time. Why do you say that?
I feel that the team, well, England, first of all, you have so many players that are playing at high-level divisions. Most of them play in the Premier League, in La Liga, in Bundesliga, all that stuff.
Okay.
And the same thing with Norway. They are a team that used to be counted out for the longest time, but this time you're seeing a very different Norway squad that really can compete at the highest level. They have one of the best strikers in Erling Haaland. They also have one of the best midfielders as well. And so this matchup, as compared to all the rest, I feel will be the closest in terms of who will win will go down to the wire.
Okay, one question muna, RV Tito, because they're saying stuff in media or in social media that the Spain-France is the finals before the finals. Do you agree?
I do agree.
Okay, and why is that?
I had them going against each other in the finals, but because of the bracket system,
Correct,
they had
yes.
to meet in the semifinals. And it's, I think, pound for pound, probably the best and most looked after competition. You have the best in France. You know who's playing in France. You have the star-studded squad. They have such big depth in the bench. But with Spain, you have all the talent that comes from experience. Even if they are young, they have experience playing in the Euros. They have experience playing for their clubs in La Liga with the best clubs. It's just the most exciting to watch, just because you have the best 22 guys playing in the field.
Right. I think there's a team with number 10 who on the other side who might
I
have...
know. I'm gonna disagree. I'm
Why
gonna give a
does-
yellow card. I'm gonna give a yellow card because I think that the finals before the finals.
I knew it, Tash!
The finals before the finals will be England versus Argentina.
There you go. I know there's somebody who's going to say something on the other
It's a
side.
clash of two very different
I love it.
playing
I love it.
styles
Oh, sige.
going against each other.
Separate each other first. Magpahinga muna kayo.
I mean, either way, it's a win
Either way,
for us.
I know. I kid. We
Sarap
continue.
lang bigyan ng yellow card. Sarap lang. Kasi nag-5 goals siya eh. Yellow card.
We'll continue to elevate your viewing experience here in All In and to help you make smart and informed choices. Let's call on Paulo Del Rosario and Victor Cho from Spain on The Hunch.
Mabuhay Pilipinas and welcome to The Hunch presented by Arena Plus Sportsbook. Ako po si Paulo Del Rosario alongside the one and the only Victor Cho. And we have a team to say goodbye to today.
Magandang gabi, Paolo! First match on the books. Yes, first match of quarterfinals is finally here. And we are going back to language school, you know. Today, we're gonna say in Arabic, Chokran Morocco. Thank you so much for your participation. I'm very sad because my hunch was wrong. Yes, Paolo, you were right. And I have to say bye to Morocco.
Ay.
Shukran.
Goodbye, Morocco. Let's take a look at that score because it was unfortunately a bit one-sided in favor of Spain. Here is the reality, or rather against France. It was a one-sided game, 2-0, and I feel like the odds just made sense here based on what we saw.
Well, we have to say in the first half, Mbappe missed a
Oy.
penalty. Well, it was Bono the one who saved it. I thought he was gonna be maybe I don't know. I thought it was a dive, but it's fine. But we saw a France that was way better, and then
Yeah.
you know this is quarterfinals football, and if you don't shoot the ball and you don't try to score goals, you go home. And that's what happened with Morocco. In the last minutes, we didn't see a Morocco that really wanted, and the game was really finished in between the minute 60 and 66th, because we saw 2 goals, one from Mbappe. What a banger from Mbappe in the goal in the minute 60. Wow, wow, wow. And then on 66, we saw Dembele finding the net. What a goal, assisted by Mbappe. 2-0 for France, and Morocco is out.
Assist for Mbappe. It still counts an assist, but it went a bit far. But first goal, last goal, France was the favored. If you bet on the France winning the first goal and the last goal, then you would have gotten that right. And again, Morocco just did not threaten. But the French were very happy in the locker room. It felt like they were used to winning at the end of the game, but here's the celebrations after.
I do see a team that is very solid. I have to apologize because there are just few teams in this entire world that can beat this crazy good team. They are the favorites for a reason, and they saw it yesterday. It was an unbelievable performance by them, and I think that they never felt really fear from the Morocco team. They didn't feel the danger. So it was quite comfortable for this French team.
This French team, it feels like they don't care who they play. And up next, in terms of who they will play, it will either be Spain or Belgium. You gotta feel there's so much confidence in this group. And I know you're very much cheering for Spain. Should France be worried at all for these other 2 teams?
I think right now in the dressing room of France, they don't have any worries, but they know the power of these 2 teams, especially the Spanish team. It's the team that could win it all. It's either France or Spain in this side of the bracket. But let's not forget that this Spanish team needs to beat Belgium first.
Yeah.
It's going to be a nice battle on the table between Belgian fries and Spanish churros.
Oh yeah, for sure. There are just so many things that could go one way or the other against France, but at the same time, the confidence is just there. Let's take a look at some of the numbers here that we have prepared for all of you. Because when you take a look at this French team,
Spain.
and the Spanish team rather,
Oh, de la Fuente.
they have a lot of chances here, considering they have been undefeated for so long.
We are talking about a team that is solid, and they have the talent of the Lamine Yamal, the Nico Williams,
Oyarzabal,
the Baena, Pedri, Rodri, so many good names. And the thing is, like this team, we haven't seen the best of them. They are not 100% yet. They are climbing slowly, and they are ready to break more records. They have the record without conceding a goal during the World Cup. It's a streak of 609 minutes
with
by
Unai
Simon, not conceding a goal in a World Cup match. And then you see them, so 26 victories, it's
good
insane.
stat. Great stat. And of course, Spain will still have it all to do. They need to win another match at the very least to make that dream matchup against France. They have to take on Belgium. We're going to take a look at those odds later on in just a bit, but there's so much to talk about. And I believe that we can take a look at this because you're of the opinion that Spain could win. But let's see what your friends had to say when we had a chance to go to Girona and ask a lot of people questions.
Viva Argentina!
Viva!
Which country is going to win the World Cup?
France gonna reach the final and win the World Cup.
So you think France is gonna win the World Cup easily or no?
I think the hardest game gonna be semi-final.
I go with Spain, and I hope Spain wins. I think Argentina will win.
Messi will score some goals?
Yes.
Argentina, 100%.
Just to be against him, I want to win Spain.
And France is going to win the final. I mean,
Oh, mes amis.
mes amis français, ils vont gagner 5-0.
The best team of this World Cup will be... No. I'm just kidding. It will be France.
I love that. I love that because all the answers are all over the place. And of course, the Argentinians all said Argentina. And I am so excited to see how that would come up with.
Paolo, we met a Filipina.
Oh,
they
yeah?
recognized you, and she was so sweet.
Yes, she was, and she was also for Spain because she didn't want to be for Argentina to go against her partner. I love her. Thank you so much for saying hello as well. But right now, for all of us, we have to debate here. for this Spain team. Oyarzabal has been making a big difference, and we have to ask whether or not he is underrated or not. Because I have my thoughts on Oyarzabal, you have your thoughts on Oyarzabal, and people are wondering, he's not that superstar name. Is he good enough for this Spain national team if they want to win this World Cup?
Oyarzabal, the striker of Spain, the striker that has scored 4 goals already, the one that is not brand as a superstar. Is he an important piece for Spain? Is he underrated?
I say no.
I do think he's underrated.
Okay,
Paolo.
go. You can go first.
No, you go ahead.
I think he's perfectly rated, okay? So he's good for Spain. He is great for Spain. He is still, you would look at this Spanish lineup and you'd say that they still need maybe a proper number 9, which he is not. He's more maybe an 8. But he gets the job done. Would you think that he's a superstar? Despite his goal record, I would say no. But he is so efficient. I feel that his ceiling is not quite as high, and people do recognize that. He will get you the goals, maybe in important moments. He will make sure that your team is close to being in a championship. But Oyarzabal, not underrated, just perfectly rated.
This is how I feel, Paolo. This is how I feel.
No.
You're pissing me off.
No.
Because Oyarzabal is underrated. Yes, 100%. Yes, with capital letters. Yes, he is our striker, the striker of Spain. 4 goals already. He's the one who has been scoring a lot of goals in the past 15 matches. I think, yes, 16 goals. 16 goals and 7 assists in the last 15 matches. He is really underrated. Do you know why? Because he plays for Real Sociedad, and not many people watch this team, you know? But I've been watching the whole season of Oyarzabal, and he is so influential. The way he can hold the ball, the way he can pass, the way he can shoot, the way he can lead. He is a baller, and he deserves his flowers. He is underrated, Paolo. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, he's not.
Stop
he
it.
is just perfectly rated.
Stop it.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you agree with us, let us all know. Now, we are leveling up our sports viewing experience. Arena Plus is bringing you closer to the athletes, the matches, and the live sports action that you love. Scan the QR code right there on the screen to download the app, level up your game day, and head on over to arenaplus.ph for viewers age 21 years old and above only. Gambling can be addictive, so know when to stop. All right, now we have a big game coming up. Spain is involved. Oyarzabal is going to have to play a big role. Belgium are getting better in general. That is the next matchup. So we go and ask and look on whether or not you can have a Spanish striker player break into this anytime soon. The numbers here are incredible, and it's going to be tough if you want to win the World Cup and you don't have a single player there. That's going to be difficult.
I'm sorry, Paolo, but Oyarzabal already has 4 goals. He could be right there.
That's in the lower end.
With the Haaland,
you know where Vinny is?
Messi.
You know where Vinny is?
He's in Boracay.
Exactly.
I know. He's
Exactly.
dancing in Boracay.
You need more than 4.
But no, do you know why? Because the strength of this national team is the unit, is the 26 players buying into the idea of De La Fuente. They are defending very well. It's the only team that haven't conceded any goals. That's the Spain national team that we know. He's the one that can make you fall asleep because they just have the possession of the ball and kills you slowly. It's like a torture. Slowly until they find the space and go.
So what is your hunch against Belgium?
My hunch for today is that tomorrow I will be here speaking in Flemish because Belgium is going home.
Oh.
I will be speaking Flemish, French, or whatever language you need me to speak, because in Belgium they speak 3 languages.
Yeah?
So that's what I'm gonna do. What about you, Paolo? What's your hunch?
I think that Belgium will actually advance over Spain, because I think my hunch is that Belgium will keep getting better. They have gotten better ever since they decided not to start Kevin De Bruyne, and Doku is able to come from the bench from time to time. They have found different ways to win. That USA game was so one-sided. It was the best we've seen Belgium in a while, and they're only getting better. So my hunch is that by hook or by crook, they will be advancing against Spain, who's actually not... They are scoring, but not as freely as you would think, and I want to see them react to conceding a goal against Belgium.
Are you choosing Belgian chocolate over Spanish chocolate?
Ooh, yes. And you know what? Let's take a look at the numbers here for first and last goal scorer, if I'm not mistaken here, for this particular game, Spain and Belgium. Because this is going to be a game where I feel that Spain could concede, my friend. As we take a look at the odds here for those who can qualify. It's not that big. It's not as big as I thought it would be.
Let's talk about numbers. This Belgian team is coming after 3 victories.
Yeah.
Yes. And in the tournament, in the whole tournament, they have scored 13 goals and they have conceded 4 of 5. Then this Spanish national team have scored 9 goals and conceded 0. So we are talking about 2 teams that mostly they score goals in the second half, not in the first half. Both teams are really good on the ball. They're gonna fight for the ball, but I think Spain has the edge because of the ballers in the midfielder and the way and the style of play.
I think Belgium have more highly impactful players off the bench, especially if Lukaku and De Bruyne come off the bench, or maybe even Doku. So we will see what will happen there. Let us know what you all think here on The Hunch, presented by Arena Plus Sportsbook. But that's a wrap for us here today. I'm Paolo De Rosario. That's Victor Cho. Today, we definitely do not agree. So find out tomorrow who's speaking Flemish or who is speaking Spanish. We'll see you then. Ciao.
Vamos España! 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 España!
While that debate was going on, there's a debate going on here. There's a big discussion. I wouldn't say debate, but there's a, these two people beside me just really a non-stop football talk while we were off the air. Tell us what you guys were talking about. What's your opinion on all of this, Tash?
Yeah, so we were talking about,
Harvey.
of course, underrated players
Right.
as well. But I'll start first with Harvey. Who is your underrated player so far in this World
Yeah,
Cup?
so we were actually throwing a lot of names in, but I think Gordon from England is quite underrated. I did not give him his flowers in his performances, and I was questioning his participation in this England national team. Yet he does show his talent, and Barcelona see something in him. I mean, to sign him during this World Cup. And he helped England with an assist, and his pressing is amazing, so I think he's a very underrated player.
That's right. His speed on the wing,
Yeah.
crucial for England, especially when he came on as a sub and now on that first 11. And to add to that, we were also talking about, for me, another underrated player, I'd say would be Cucurella.
Okay.
Throughout this tournament so far for Spain, he has been the most consistent player for them. We were talking about all these players, but on that left back position, the consistency he's had throughout the games, defensively and on the attacking end as well, I feel that that's been underrated.
So, what's your opinion on Oyarzabal being mentioned there? Because you have a very,
We were
Tash,
talking
my
about
friend,
Oyarzabal.
has a very strong opinion about it. Please.
All I'm going to say is that I'm going to agree with Paolo and what he said on The Hunch.
Okay.
I do not think that he is. I will change from what I said
A couple weeks ago.
last
Last week, yeah.
that he is not underrated, but he is just properly rated.
Okay. You agree?
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Okay,
He had a good game and he has bad games. He's like a normal football player.
Right. Normal.
A normal football player.
Yeah, good days, bad days.
Perfect.
Okay. Let's continue the World Cup discussion. We'll move on, this time with real numbers, the real odds, the spreads, the handicaps. It is time for VAR review.
For the second straight game, it was Mikel Merino of reigning English Premier League champions Arsenal who saved the day for Spain, coming in as a substitute in the 86th minute and scoring the match winner 2 minutes later to lift his squad 2-1 against Belgium.
Didn't even need to warm up.
And it's the second time he's done it. He did it
Exactly.
also against Portugal.
Portugal, right?
Yes.
This guy just are there really just players that are just ready to go like that?
Yeah, you have to be, especially if you're coming off the bench and you don't get a lot of time. So you kind of have to explode as much as you can once you get that opportunity to play. And talk about numbers, just being able to help your team and be as productive as you can once you get in the field. The best way to do it is by scoring a goal in less than 10 minutes of playing.
Yeah, second straight.
That's right. And the thing is that they've also changed the terminology around how the substitute is. Usually,
tell us.
Before it used to be drop ka from the first 11, substitute ka. But this time around, there's some positive spin to it.
You're the game changer.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
When you come off the bench, you're the game changer.
Okay.
Now you've been given this very important task to change everything up. And that's what Mourinho has done, to score the goal in those late games.
Alright, okay. Punta na tayo sa ating games for tomorrow naman, starting with our all-in game of the day between Norway and England at 5 a.m. And the last semis game of the tournament, of course, follows. That's at 9 a.m. Argentina and Switzerland. That's the schedule. We'll be talking about our all-in game of the day in detail later on. Pag-usapan muna natin itong Argentina and Switzerland. We've been talking about Argentina seemingly having 9 lives in this tournament. The last time you were here, I remember I was saying I like, as a sports fan in general, I like these favored teams or powerhouses being pushed, being tested, coming off the back foot, trying to come back in a game. So I'll ask the question that I asked some of the guests and Cam also about Argentina. You can look at it one way, that they've responded under pressure, playing from the back foot, they come from behind. Or the other way is they've looked vulnerable against a couple of teams now going to the later stages, obviously now semifinals, and if they make it to the finals. Does that concern both of you, that they've conceded goals first, or they've looked porous at certain times prior to getting a win eventually?
Well, I personally have observed that one of the weaknesses of Argentina is their backline.
Okay.
And with the way the games are, with the expanded World Cup, they encounter, I wouldn't say weaker teams, but less competitive and less knowledgeable teams that can exploit the weaknesses of Argentina.
Okay.
So once they've actually come to face against teams like Egypt that have been able to exploit it in the best way that they can, they find themselves in the back foot. And now
They were in the back foot also.
They
against
were
Cabo
in the back
Verde.
foot, yes.
Remember?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
But then that also brings out the champion mentality of Argentina,
Correct.
wherein they can handle these situations,
Right.
keep themselves composed, and find their way through the game through Messi.
Right. Tash?
Through Messi.
Yun na yun.
through Messi.
The ultimate game changer.
But
parang
that's
ganun.
also the
Okay.
thing. It's the winning mentality that they have. And as you mentioned about the defense, it hasn't been the best defensively.
Right.
But the thing
Does that
is that
concern you?
no, because I feel that defensively, though they haven't been getting any clean sheets lately, but if you're scoring the goals, you're always finding a way in the late stages of the game.
That's what it's about.
You know, there's that saying that for the African teams, if football only lasted 80 minutes, you know, majority of them would be in the semifinals right now. But a game is the full 90 minutes until that final whistle. And there's something about Messi and this Argentina team that have really pulled together around him. And that they've won late in games, and it says a lot about their mentality and how they
They're also
never
defending
give up.
champions,
Exactly,
so,
but how they
you
never
know,
give up
yeah.
until the final whistle.
Got experience
So you
also.
can't. That's the thing. It's like even when they're losing 2-0,
Yeah.
you can't count them out.
Right. Well, definitely not with that little guy running around. You know. All right. Now let's look at our locks from last night. Just to give a recap. No pressure to us because all of us picked Spain, including Tyke and Cam. So we're all with a W last night. So hopefully we can continue that tonight.
So
Okay.
congratulations, guys. Let's see kung makakaulit-ulit tayo for today's picks in our all-in game of the day between Norway and England in the quarterfinals. Pero
bago
bago
yun,
yun,
yeah, oo.
pero bago yun, it's time to hear what the people on the streets have to say for Who's Your Pick.
Norway or England?
England.
Bakit?
Because there's Norway. Norway is gonna win.
Norway.
England.
Why?
Because Jude Bellingham is so foggy and I think football is coming home.
Norway or England?
Norway.
Why?
Because Renate Ryan's
Sino mananalo? Norway or England?
Norway.
Why?
Maayos yung coach nila and mas, ano dito, better yung, well personally, sa nakikita ko, parang better yung team coordination nila, especially seeing outside and inside the field. Yeah.
Sino mananalo? Norway or England?
For me, England. Because once pagaling sila, their bench is really deep. So, kahit na mahaba yung laro, alam mo yun, maraming mag-break from the bench na magiging maayos yung game.
Tingin mo, sinong manalo? England or Norway?
England.
Bakit?
Basta England.
You've heard their takes. Now, kayo naman, who do you think will win in our all-in game of the day? Hit the heart button if you think Norway will advance, or hit the like button if you're for England.
Now, before we start talking about our picks, remind ko lang, again, as always, these wagers only run in the first 90 minutes, okay? 90 minutes muna. This goes for all other props as well. It's just the first 90 unless the wager specifically states it. So, check na natin how the numbers look like for Norway and England. Who's the underdog? It is Norway. Are those justifiable? Is it just fair? What do you think? What are you looking at here?
I think that that's pretty justifiable. In this matchup, England are favored to go through, but I'd say it's a slight. It's very
Slight lang.
slight.
So this
lang,
is too
slight.
much,
I think that's too much.
Okay.
I think that's underestimating Norway, and for a team that has gotten all the way to this stage already, that's underestimating them.
Are they playing with the house money here? Do you think Norway is? I mean, in general, or is there an amount of pressure still on them, even if people are talking about England?
The way I see Norway is that they've already achieved being here.
Okay.
They're already satisfied. But also the mentality, especially once you're there, is we're already here. Might as well go as far as we can.
Right.
So I think it isn't as justifiable because the game will be closer than we think.
You think?
Right,
Okay,
yes.
so okay, but these are our odds that are set up, and that is the reason for that. There's so many things that goes on. Obviously, you know, even the conversations on social media affect all of these things. But hey, we'll talk about past games also. But right now, as we go into the match tomorrow, those are the numbers.
And punta naman tayo sa ating other markets
Yes.
where we'll discuss the other props aside from the
Ooh,
game
here we go.
results.
So,
I like these ones. I actually like this.
Okay.
Both teams to score.
what do you think? Both of you, come on.
Yes, multipliers 1.64 and 1.64
Mm-hmm.
and no is 2.15. And I'm gonna go for yes, that both teams will score.
Well, I'm gonna go for yes as
Yes
well.
also.
You have two of the best, two of
Strikers.
the best strikers in the team.
Okay. Who's gonna get the first goal? Norway, England, or will be no goal? Norway, of course, with that bigger multiplier. Again, because they are underdogs, 2.36. Nice guess here. What do you think? Or an educated guess?
I would personally love to see Norway score first, just so that it becomes more interesting. As
you like
someone
me.
who
Okay,
wants
yeah.
to see England get to the
Tested?
finals or semifinals, yes.
Oh, okay.
Mine is the opposite. I think that England are gonna score first, but then Norway will find their way, claw their way back, and then it's gonna be a dogfight in the last 15 minutes for most probably England to bring it on
Okay.
home.
Let's look at total over and under goals. Will we have 3 or more or under? Total.
So
What do you think?
I personally think that this game is gonna be a goal fest.
Oh,
There's gonna be
okay.
a lot of
3
goals.
more than 3.
Given the
or more.
names that are playing
Yeah,
in the field.
right.
yes.
Fair enough.
And just to
3 or
piggyback
more,
on that
sure.
as well, I also agree that it's gonna be over 2.5.
Okay.
Just because not only are we seeing a couple of the best attacking players, you have Harry Kane, Haaland, you have Jude Bellingham, Gordon, and the likes. But also, the defense of Norway and also of England looking a bit vulnerable all throughout.
Right now.
So you feel that they'll score a lot, but also they can get scored on.
Okay. All eyes on, obviously, the names that you mentioned and all the impressive attackers in this game because we will have no shortage of them. So why not look at the goal scorers right now? Look at the multipliers for these players. Nusa at 14 with the multiplier. Bellingham at 9. Hey, look at that. What are you looking at? What do you see? What do you think is going to happen? Who's going to have the first goal? Who's going to have the last goal? Who's an anytime scorer?
I just see that if a goal is going to come from anywhere, it's going to come from their main men, which is Haaland or Kane.
Okay.
I like the fact that Jude Bellingham has a
9 multiplier.
9 multiplier.
First and last,
And he also has the highest any multiplier,
Yeah,
which
that's
is
true.
a 4 multiplier. And I feel that he could get a goal in this game as well. He's one of the playmakers. England relies heavily on him, especially on the attack, especially in their last game. Scored 2 goals
Maybe
there.
another beautiful header like
So good momentum as well for Bellingham. If you want to be on the riskier side, because I think, as you mentioned, Harry Kane, Haaland, these are the players that you're expecting to score anytime goal scorers. But Bellingham, that's a good catch.
Yeah, I think so too. So you look at the numbers and you won't go wrong if you do choose him. All right, bago natin ituloy yung discussions, it's time for the show's final 2 truths and 1 lie. For the next 20 participants, again, just identify the lie out of these 3 statements. A, Cristiano Ronaldo is the oldest player to score in a World Cup game.
B, there are 8 players aged at least 40 up playing in the 2026 World Cup.
And C, Craig Gordon is the oldest player in the World Cup today. All right, nandito na lang din tayo. Tuloy-tuloy na natin yung involvement because we have our community picks set for you. Just follow the Community Sports Wire on our community section and look for these posts for a chance to be part of the 5,000 peso shared prize pool spotlight. All in game of the day, Norway and England. Ooh, look at that. Ooh.
That's actually, I feel that this sounds are about right. Magaling yung community pool natin ngayon that it's very, very close.
46 and 47%. It's a pick'em, as we call it in sports. It's a pick'em matchup. All right.
And tignan naman natin if they feel like the goal total of the game will go over or under 2.5.
Oh, just like you, most of them, 71%, say it will go over 2.5. That's exactly what they said too.
I agree with that. And now, punta naman tayo sa ating community post para silipin kung ano ang pinag-uusapan ng ating mga Arena Plus community.
All right, Alan K. Alan K. New fans are only being introduced to how fun Erling Haaland is on the internet, but his social media game has always been on point.
I love this.
Yeah.
Bro, I have a wife.
Bro,
He's
man.
been doing this throughout the Prem. And now he's doing it once again on the World Cup.
So they're seeing it for new fans, they're seeing it for the first time. But that, I always say, there's like, bandwagon fans. But I'm okay with that because that's how sports builds fan base.
Exactly.
You gotta get bandwagon fans first and then turn them into hardcore fans.
And you have to, let's say for us, like we've already known Haaland for quite some time,
Correct.
especially if you follow Man City. But then you love the fact that more people get to know him. They get to know his personality, how quirky he is, and they're falling in love with more football players. We love that for everyone. There's so much more to go around.
The World Cup is. All right, let's go to the next one. Do we have a next one? The next community post. Here's Messi's numbers without the goals. Without the goals, take away his 8 goals, he'll still be having an impactful World Cup, says Leo Martinez.
Created 10 plus chances, completed 10 plus dribbles, makes 10 plus through balls, and wins 10 plus fouls. That's the numbers for you. I mean, is there still a debate on who the GOAT is? I don't know.
I want to ask Arvi, what are you seeing a different, let me rephrase that. What's the difference of this version of Messi now? Is his work rate a little bit down? You tell me, what do you think?
I think the only difference that we see with Messi is that there's a different expectation for him now he's already achieved
Obviously,
everything,
yeah.
pretty much everything.
Right.
And the one thing that stayed consistent is his game and impact in the field. And that's the one thing that you don't want to change with Messi. Everybody expected him to play a little bit worse than the old Messi because of his age. But that's
right,
not what
yeah.
we see with Messi. And I think that's the biggest surprise about him is that he's still playing. One could argue that he's more in his prime than a lot of the players in the World
Interesting.
Cup who are in
Yeah,
their prime.
Bert. Yeah, that's a good point. All right, our last community post. Erling Haaland was asked about England's confidence entering the quarterfinals, and he simply just brushed it off. Francis Maradona!
Ganda ng pangalan din, Francis Maradona.
Francis Maradona.
They should, according to Haaland, they should be confident of progressing. Definitely, it's England.
Put all the pressure on.
Yeah. Also, you know, to add, remember we were talking about that Haaland right now at the moment. A fun fact is that he's for Norway in music, right? He's like number one.
Topping the charts
Yes.
now.
Oh, for sure.
Oh.
As an artist.
As a music artist.
He can do anything right now. And he'll pick his nose. He'll be the top nose picker. It doesn't matter right now with this guy. All right. Wag lang siya magpagupit. Sabi nga ni Zlatan, do not cut that hair. That's where your superpower comes from. All right. Yesterday, we were in unison in saying that Spain will beat Belgium in the first 90 minutes. And that paid off. Ngayon kaya, how will our picks look like? It is time to step up to the spot, take our shots as we head into the winning goal. Yeah, you heard it right. Dito sa winning goal, we'll be tackling our all-in game of the day, Norway and England. Here we will give our takes, result of the game, handicaps, whoever scores in whatever time. Lahat yan on the Arena Plus app.
And
Tash,
of course,
welcome back.
Para makita nyo yung napakaraming features ng ating napakagandang Arena Plus app. Boom, let's get to work.
Get to it, all right.
Okay, we'll start first with these insights. So the things in green here, you have the likes of England have kept a clean sheet in 15 of their last 21 games. So these insights can help you make a better decision if you feel that Norway will win or lose depending. Yes.
Yeah, or
So
diba, sometimes that's an insight that you can use if yung mga first goal scorer or will both teams score, yung mga ganyan.
So meron kang
15 of 21.
over 0.5, 1.36 multiplier, or under, you have a 0.5. Under 0.5, it's a 2.90 multiplier. And then you also have another insight here as well. You go to the first half. Another insight would be Norway have won the first half in 12 of their last 21. So Norway have won the first half in 12 of their last 21 games.
That's right in the middle, 12 and 21.
So with that insight, we also have the options here. So if Norway win, there's a 4.0 multiplier. If it's a draw, a 2.33 multiplier. And if England win, it's a 2.54 multiplier. What are your thoughts on that?
Wow. Okay.
Or we can go to the next one.
Does the insight,
insight,
make sense to you, or you're not too... I mean, they're just there to guide.
Yes, they're just there to guide.
Is that something that you would use? Is that something that, I don't think I'm staying away from that thing?
I think it depends on who they're up against, but I haven't followed Norway as much. So they're actually my dark horse in this tournament.
Okay. All right, let's
that
go
was
to
my Morocco.
Yeah,
That was my Morocco.
We mentioned
You're both
it here on the
mentioning
show
that.
also,
But don't worry, there's more markets that we can check out, and I'm sure everyone would love to hear everyone's insight on this. So this is for who is going to score first. Norway has a 2.30 multiplier. No goals throughout the game has a 13 multiplier. Or England to score first has a 1.66 multiplier. So do you think Norway or England are going to score first?
I do believe that
I know
England
you
would
said
probably
you
score.
want,
Yeah.
but what do you believe? What do you think from a football standpoint? What do you believe? Do you believe the same thing still?
Yes, I still do believe the same thing. I really just want a close game, and
I want stress.
Norway.
I want stress.
I think it could be stressful as well.
Yeah, exactly.
But I
That's
think
what
Norway
mean.
need to score first in
Okay.
order to get the leverage out of this game. If they concede first, it will be more difficult because we've seen the way the tactics change for England. Once they're leading, they can sit back. We've seen that against Mexico.
They did that, didn't they?
So they do have more of that pressure to score first.
So
Okay.
that's one of the insights.
That's an insight.
That's a good insight.
That's an insight. Sa mga nanonood sa akin.
expert tayo
Yes,
dito.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
the next one is total offside. So, over 1.5, there's a 1.27 multiplier. Over 2.5, there's a 1.80 multiplier. And over 3.5, a 2.85 multiplier.
We
In terms
expect a lot of attacking here, right?
We expect a lot of attacking, but do you feel that there are going to be a lot of offside calls in this game?
I don't think so, given the fact that Haaland likes to receive the ball to his feet rather than to the space. You see that England is going to be defending deep, but at the same time, Harry Kane is someone who likes to get involved in the midfield, to come down, to get the ball, to create that space for other wingers to make those runs. And they
Makes
could be
sense.
very hesitant because I also believe that Norway coming into this game will sit a bit deeper than their other games.
All right, so having said that, where do you fall on these in terms of total
If you were going to
offsides?
choose.
Yes, if you were going to choose.
I would be somewhere under.
Under 1.5, under 2.5, total, total. For both.
Maybe under 2.5.
Under 2.5, which
You
has
heard that here first. And
1.86.
it's really a good insight, especially kasi syempre striker to.
Yeah, exactly.
So alam naman niya kung paano.
Parang
yung,
nakita naman natin, striker.
Parang
sa
nakita na
kanina.
natin, alam na natin. But, that's a really good insight, what he said, especially about Haaland and Kane, when it comes to getting the
I love that. I love
insights
that.
about
I love that.
offside.
I
So
love
this
listening to
one,
you guys.
we
Yeah.
have for the first shot. So, first shot so hindi ibig sabihin
Not
goal. First
goal,
shot,
yeah,
like
yeah.
first team to
Who's
take
gonna go
a
for it,
shot.
yeah.
So, Norway have a 2.10 multiplier, England a 1.54 multiplier. Or kung gusto mo wala, 151 multiplier. Harvey, what do you think?
First shot, let's go Norway!
I guess if nobody wants to touch the ball and score, yeah, that could work. But it all depends on how the game starts. But I'm pretty sure whoever gets the ball first in the top of the box will try just to test the keeper out. It's always that game. Once you get the first touch, to test your own shot, to test the keeper, and to just feel the ball and feel the intensity of the game.
Ikaw, Tash,
I
tingin
feel
mo
a lot of this also depends on the coin toss and who has the ball once the game starts.
Hey, there you go.
So, if you can decide as late as possible, why not?
Yeah, why not? If you were to decide now, ano lang, just an educated guess.
Maiba lang.
First shot, Norway.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, one last one, total
And
shots.
one last one, total shots.
Not total goals.
Ito wild
Total
to. So
shots
total
to.
shots. So
Attacking,
over
sabi niyo, di ba?
23.5, it's a
Whoa.
1.52 multiplier. Over 24.5, 1.69. So marami to. Over
Yeah, marami,
25, 1.92. And we also have the under 27.5.
Yeah.
But the numbers here are all pretty close. And it says a lot. Look at the shots. None of this are below the line of 20s.
Right,
That's
right.
already, we're expecting it to be a very highly attacking matchup.
Okay.
Kaya nga din,
Decide
maganda
for
din yung
yourselves.
over 2.5 goals. But
Yes,
for you,
yes.
if you were to take a
Total
guess.
shots, yeah. An educated guess.
I would probably go with under 25 points.
Under 25.
Yeah.
Around.
And that has a 1.75
That's just
multiplier.
how
you
I
go.
feel the game's
That's,
going to go later.
Okay, all right, there you go. There's so many other markets, so many things that you can play with also in the Arena Plus app, all right? And you will get a chance to pick our all-in boosted odds that are now called the Arena Advantage. Win or go home. These golden boosted odds have significant increases in their parlay. Tignan na natin ang ating unang Arena Advantage. We are starting off with a bang, and for this parlay to hit, both Argentina and England must win, again, in the first 90 minutes in their respective games. Both teams must score also. Should that happen, your original multiplier from 15 goes to 18.50. Yes!
I must say,
exactly.
I like
That
this
was my
all
tummy,
in.
by the way.
I like
Yeah.
this all in boosted
Yeah.
odds. And for this specific one,
next one,
England
yeah.
are favored against Norway.
Okay.
And Argentina are also favored
yeah.
against
Kaya nga.
Switzerland.
There you
So
go.
magandang all-in boosted odds
Oh,
to.
ganda yun. 18. Okay, next one.
Our next Arena Advantage puts the spotlight on England's Jude Bellingham. If he gets at least 2 goals in this game, then his multiplier of 21 is boosted to 30.
He did that, right? Didn't he have 2 goals sa last?
What do you think about this one, Harvey?
I think he's still going to look for more goals, so we're probably going to see that from Jude Bellingham.
30. Dude, nice. That's a good one. All right. For our final arena advantage, and this one's the trickiest, but the biggest. Wait till you see it. There, you see it on your screens. Norway needs to go up 1-0 at halftime before England, like they did against DR Congo, will have to score twice in the second half to take a 2-1 win. That's kind of like my, that's always been my wish for these matchups. Some stress. If that happens, guys, the original multiplier of 51 goes up to 90. 90!
A 90 multiplier.
So again, they have to be behind at halftime and then come back to win 2-1.
Parang specific masyado.
Yeah, ganun talaga. That's why the...
But 90 multiplier.
That's why. All right, these golden odds have a special mechanic to them. They will only be available for the first 500 Arena Plus users. Kaya bilisan nyo, check out all the Arena Advantage boosted odds. Now, as we make our picks, gusto ko malaman if this pick comes from out of research and stats or gut feel lang. I will go first. And my lock of the day is, no surprise, England to win in full time. Yes, sir.
Coming home.
Is it? Yeah. Okay. That it is out of peer pressure from my producers and my production. No. It's from gut feel. Gut feel lang yan. Gut feel.
Gusto ko yung gut feel mo. And
talaga.
I will boost your gut
I
feel.
I love it.
Because my lock of the day is Harry Kane anytime.
Whoa, there you go.
And I feel that's, again, based on both stats and on gut
May
feel.
stats pa.
Because he has scored 6 goals so far in their last 5 games. He's also the penalty kick taker for England. And not just that, the best thing that Harry Kane has done was leave Tottenham. And now he's playing really well for both club and country.
You know what? There's another reason. He's also lagging behind in the Golden Boot race, so he might want to catch up a little bit there.
There's a little bit of that desire to be part of that list.
Part of the conversation, right? Okay. All right, RB, it's your turn.
And
lock of the day.
Yeah, my lock of the day is over 2.5 goals.
Oh.
You look at the roster of the 22 guys that are there, and you look at these guys who are starting as the striker, the go-to guys of England and for Norway, and you have Haaland who's scoring goals. I think that he's at 2 goals per game, percentage-wise, and Harry Kane is also trying to get that Golden Boot, and he's trying to get that Ballon d'Or. He can only do this, in my opinion, if he wins this game, scores some goals, and gets the World Cup. So he's looking for this opportunity to score and to help England, who I believe also should be knighted as a sir. But
interesting.
We're going to see a lot of goals in this game, so this is my lock of the day.
Gut feel or stats? That's
this is gut feel.
Gut feel based. All right.
But striker siya eh. So, malakas yung gut feel ng mga striker.
Okay, there's a good chance that all of us getting correct picks kasi we're somehow kind of leaning on the same side. We're supporting each other. So, good luck sa atin. Those are our locks of the day. At good luck din kasi penalties na! Let's go!
Okay.
So I get to choose one?
Yes.
You can choose 3 if
You
you want.
You can have all 3. Okay. Woo! Parang dito ako mas nervous.
Mas kinakabahan. Sanay na ako.
Oh my God.
Do I have to show it? Do I show it?
Sorry. Wait.
What's the tone of her voice?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Wait lang, parang medyo wild yung mga...
Okay, I'm gonna do my best.
Ngayon,
Camera, which one? This one?
Okay.
And after all, you're my Wonder Woman! God, baby!
Ang galing.
I gotta be the one that saves it! Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
Grabe yung mga penalties ngayon, ha? Minus dance bodots while pretending to cry. Grabe yung while pretending to cry. Mahirap na gumawa ng bodots. Tapos, pero kailangan ko ng music. Kasi hindi ko pa gagawin na walang music. Forgive my bodots na lang. Okay, tapos
Okay. Mine is give a post-match interview in your best British accent, which is actually also the worst British accent that you'll ever hear. Tosh, what the hell happened out there?
Bloody hell. I don't know. Let's ask our best striker.
Mars, ikaw naglaro lang. I was cheering for my team and I was saying, go, go, go!
Let's go! Mic drop, mic drop, mic drop, mic drop, mic drop.
That's it!
Done.
That's it!
Done!
Done! Done! That's good stuff. All right. Nice one, nice one. All right, bago tayo magtapos, let's take a look.
Of course, let's take a look at our Facebook Live comments. Sobrang
take us
active ng ating viewers kanina. So silipin natin yung ilan sa mga sinasabi nila.
Alright, Benji Erpalak, shoutout always. Nakabang sa live, gabi-gabi from Caloocan City, Bagong Silang. What's up, guys? Thank you, Benji. Appreciate you, appreciate you.
And from Janeline Princess Sagon. Hi, Miss Natasha. Hello.
Hello, Janeline Princess Sagon. Okay. Meron pa, Azul Blake, pag nanalo Norway bukas, all the way na to sa finals. Whoa!
Let's go, Haaland!
Ay, ano ba yan? If they break through tomorrow, you think?
There was a theory about the team that beat Japan and then the team that beat Japan won the World Cup, and this has been consistent for a few number of World Cups.
Oh!
Gusto ko yung mga fun facts ni Harvey.
Interesting. Tayo, mas gusto ko yung kanta. gusto ko yung acting. Alright, Matt, sana di matapos ang all-in sa arena. Huwag naman, magpahinga naman kami ng konti. Pero ang kinaganda, we're here every night. So, although we won't be here, I think, tomorrow night, if I'm not mistaken, but we're here on the night before the games.
Yes.
Night before the matches. All right. Joss Nas. Pa-shoutout po. Tropa ko sina Yaxel and Dre. Play responsibly. Always have a game plan. Always. Always. Good job, Joss.
Be responsible every single time. Crucial yun.
There you go. Maraming salamat sa ating mga viewers for being active all throughout the show. At syempre, salamat kay Harvey! Thank you. Anything you want to tell our viewers before we let you go?
Yeah, just enjoy the World Cup, and hopefully this translates into supporting me and my teammates and your national team players in the tournaments to come. Thank you very much again.
Yeah, and then
Agree.
And then say that again in Rufa Making to. Loko lang. Of course, maraming salamat, Tash, as always, for being with us. Super sub.
Yes.
Game changer, di ba? Yun na yun.
Yan yung ganon, di ba? Sub pero game changer. And of course, I love coming on this show and doing it. I love anything that has to do with football, and this gives us that 1 hour platform to be able to talk about the World Cup. So maraming salamat din to all our viewers and Arena Plus patrons for always tuning in. Pero never forget, play responsibly and always have a game plan. And with that said, tignan natin ang results ng ating prediction game.
Who went for the heart? Who went for England? 62%. Is that about right? The percentage?
Sounds good to me. Let's go England.
All right, syempre, ito na rin ang mga tamang sagot sa 2 truths and 1 lie segment. Answer B. Messi was turning 19 when he made his World Cup debut, which was a gazillion years ago. At least it feels like
20 years ago.
Yes. And then answer A. Roger Milla at 42 is the oldest to score in a World Cup game.
And we hope you answered correctly in the official comment thread with your valid Arena Plus account ID. Make sure to follow the mechanics below. Again, for our past and future winners, keep checking the post on the Arena Plus socials for the list of winners every episode and the instructions on how to claim your prizes.
And be sure to follow All Ins Arena on Facebook and Instagram for all your updates and announcements. And again, maraming salamat sa inyo. Tutok lang because tuloy-tuloy tayo hanggang sa kampyonato!
Once again, going to be taking a break tomorrow and on Monday as the World Cup. Pero pagbalik natin next week, usapang semifinals na. So catch us on Tuesday, 9 p.m. to discuss the final stretch of the World Cup dito lang sa
All in sa arena!